Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Danny here from Vida Lifestyle, and let me, sorry you guys, pause the music before this gets super loud and it starts recording in the background. We are in my car. I'm about to go and get my passport pictures. So I have a passport, but I never changed my last name. I have the air on. It's 83 degrees here in California, you guys. It's literally starting to feel like summer, and I hate it because spring just started and it's already giving hot summer weather. I'm not about that. I'm melting already. So I came to here in Anaheim. I live in Anaheim, for those of you who do not know. They have a place where you can come and get your passport pictures. You get 2 prints for $10. That is super cheap, considering that like Staples, you can get them there for $17. And I don't even know how much CVS and Walgreens does it. I know they also have like photo services where you can get like passport photos. But the reason why I need to renew my passport is because, so I got my passport for the very first time under my maiden last name, which was Estrada. And then once I, got married with Joe, I changed it to Hernandez. So I got my passport in time for us to be able to go to our honeymoon, because we did go to Mexico. But I haven't updated it since then, and we've been married since 2018 and it's 2025 now, so hello. I need to change it because we are going to be traveling in May. Nothing is booked yet, but we do have it, in the books, like in our minds. We know we're gonna go to Cabo San Lucas in Mexico for Joe's birthday. So I came to get my pictures taken because it's already March, what's today? March 20, 21, 22, 24 at the time of this filming, and I'm gonna have to pay for expedited service because we're literally only a few short months away from May, which is when we're going. We're going on the Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day? I think it's Memorial Day weekend. And I need to have that passport like since yesterday, updated with my new last name reflected. And that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to bring you guys along. This might be an accumulation of just days throughout the week, but this is where it starts. So let's go ahead and head on out so we can get this done. Okay guys, so I just came back. It was super quick. There was no one in there. Again, $10, super fast and easy, and I was in and out like in 5 minutes. Super simple. I love it like that. So here is my pictures. Oh my gosh, you guys, these look way better than my current passport. My current passport looks terrible, and this just looks so much better. I look so frumpy, and I had a nasty, I don't think I had gotten my hair cut in time, and this looks fabulous. I look fab. So my new passport is going to look fabulous. So I'm sending my old passport book. They'll update it with the information. I can do it all by mail. It's still gonna cost me like $200 and plus, especially since I have to expedite it to get it here on time. But look at how lovely I look. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but they look way better. I almost look like my dad a lot in this picture. But yeah, how time has really flown with age. But yeah, I got this done, and this is a really good place for anyone local in Anaheim. It's called A Live Scan for anyone who's interested in knowing. And it's in Anaheim, in downtown Anaheim. Again, $10 for 2 of those prints for the size that's required for passport, and I'm loving it. So let's go home because it's actually super hot. I have to leave Bella kenneled, and I don't like her being kenneled too long, and this was super fast. So let's head on home and see where the week takes us. Okay guys, I'm back home. Excuse the mess, everything that you see behind me, but this is real life. For me, a lot of people, let me actually back you guys up. You're a little too close. So a lot of people use Mondays or more of the weekend. They use the weekend to kind of reset for the whole new week starting. But for me, it's actually the opposite. I use Monday as my recovery day to catch up on laundry, chores around the house, you know, just things that need to get done that I didn't have time during the week to do them. So I am folding washed laundry, which is my absolute least favorite thing to do. I can put in clothes and put it in the dryer, you know, from the washer to the dryer any day, anytime. Let me do it all the time, but I just cannot when it comes to folding, and then also when it comes to putting it away. I always leave everything like days until I finally put it all away. But so I kind of play catch up right now. I am starting to cook dinner. Gonna keep it very simple for Monday. I am in no mood to really cook today. I'm just gonna make some over the top sandwiches with like lettuce, onion, cheese, turkey, you know, just kind of make it very over the top, extra stuff on it. Because it's really hot today. As I mentioned earlier, it's starting to give like summer weather here in Southern California, and I'm not a fan of it. So here we are. I'm just folding a little bit of laundry that I have, that I'm washing more laundry. So that's basically what I'm doing. I was just kind of playing catch up. The weekend is really reserved for the fun activities, you know, going out with family like I did yesterday. I went out to eat with my parents and Joe was able to come along too. Saturday is when I go thrifting. And then I also did some thrifting yesterday on Sunday, so that will be a separate video for you guys to see. But yeah, basically just catching up and listening to music and putting the laundry away. This is the next day on Tuesday. We actually were invited by my sister-in-law and her boyfriend to have dinner with them. So we went to this Japanese barbecue, which is supposed to be like Korean barbecue, but it's actually with Japanese foods and meats. And it was super fun. We actually, you know, just had a blast. We enjoyed it. The food was super delicious. And it's called the Happy Cow, I think, or the Chubby Cow. There you go. That's what it's called. It's called the Chubby Cattle. Oh my gosh, boy, was I way off. But it was super fun, and the food was just delicious. And this is our dessert, which you get with the dinner meal. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I picked up the camera, and sorry that it's super loud. I'm in our spare bedroom. I'm a total mess. I did 30 minutes on the elliptical. I really have been trying to push myself to better my health this year, and I'm not doing super good, but you know what? Little by little, we're gonna get there and not try to push ourselves. So it's been a couple of days. Nothing really exciting has been happening for me to pick up the camera, but I decided, since, you know what, I am I just finished working out. I have one of my computers in the spare bedroom, and actually, hold on, you guys. Sorry, I had to authorize my computer to let me log in, and it sent me a code on my phone that I had to go on and click on that. Yes, it's me. It's verifying that it's me. But anyway, I'm gonna log on to my YouTube page just to answer comments from my thrifting channel. If you did not know, I do have a separate thrifting channel here on YouTube. So if you guys like thrifting, then head on over to Golden Finds. That's the name of my channel. And basically, it's a very mellow Thursday. It is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, thank goodness. The end of another work week. Weekends, we really don't have any plans except taxes. We have to get our taxes done because the tax, you know, the cutoff date to get your taxes done is coming up in April. And we're going to do that on Sunday. And then Saturday is going to be, of course, my thrift day, which I go out and film content for my thrifting channel. And yeah, I'm just going on here, trying to get to my YouTube page to answer comments. And you can hear Bella. She's out in the hallway. She's my little guard dog. And yeah, that's basically what Thursday was. A very mellow day. I'm working on some arts and crafts too. I am going to be decorating as well for spring already and Easter. So that will be also in my thrifting channel. I'll release that video there. And I've been working on some DIY carrots. I couldn't find any carrots for the life of me that I really liked. I tried Walmart, I tried Michael's, HomeGoods, even tjmaxx. There's just nothing that really caught my eye. And I couldn't find anything in the thrift store either. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me YouTube it. I found someone who does such an amazing job with creating faux foods. And she made it so simple and it's so easy. I wish I would have known this sooner so I could have made some last year. But I did create a total of 8. And then right now I'm painting them. I think I will most likely end up doing more just to use up all the air dry clay. And yeah, that's basically what Thursday's been about. Just really mellow. Cooked dinner, worked, filmed a little bit for my thrifting channel, and then really try to get in this workout, and also did laundry. But that's all the boring stuff. It's the everyday life that I'm just like, why am I going to share it, you know? Maybe we'll have something more exciting on Friday, but who knows. I plan on just being home and taking another chill day and getting my decor started. I really want to get my hutch decorated for the spring season already, so that will probably happen tomorrow. But I'm going to just close off Thursday and I'll pick up the camera again when something exciting happens. Hey everyone, I picked up the camera. It is now Friday and I am currently working on editing a video that will be releasing literally while I'm filming this day in the life vlog. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to try and tackle decorating the hutch for Easter, but that's going to be a separate video on itself, and it's going to be featured in my thrifting channel. So that's basically the plan. I have to get dinner started. I have to actually get started on filming that decorate with me because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to decorate, especially when you're filming it. If I didn't have to film it, then it would be super easy. But I love filming. I love being able to bring inspiration and like creating these looks for the season using like my thrift pieces and stuff like that. That's ultimately the goal. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to get some of the bins, get everything organized so I can start placing things out. That's something that I always recommend that you do if you are a decorator. Have things out that you're going to use. You may not use up everything, but at least you have it out and you can see it. You can visually see it and you won't be like, oh my gosh, I already decorated everything and I totally forgot I have this. So that's what I'm going to do right now. It's a very mellow Friday. I'm going to probably get started also making some breakfast snacks for tomorrow morning since I am going to be going out to eat with my parents on Saturday. It's become like a routine family thing. It's like every weekend we go out to eat together. Sometimes if Joe's not busy, he will join us. I have to find out if he's going to join us tomorrow, but my parents want to go out to eat. So, and then tomorrow's a full day of thrifting. I have some donations to drop off and stuff like that. So it'll be a very productive weekend. And then Sunday, we're going to get our taxes done. Okay, you guys, so I had a boo-boo. I cut myself with a can of tuna with the lid. Ugh, super annoying. But I'm trying to make some breakfast bites. So these are egg bites that I am making to have for breakfast tomorrow morning while I'm thrifting because I am going to be having dinner with my parents. So I don't want to be in an empty stomach all day, but it looks like I had a boo-boo. They overfilled. I guess I put them too much. I filled them too much probably with egg. But I mean, they'll still be delicious. But those should be out. It looks like it's still a little raw. I like my egg to be cooked very well. It looks like only one came out really good. That didn't overflow and spill out. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm finishing washing some dishes, loading up the dishwasher rack. I swear I can't speak. And then just have a few more to wash out and finally rest on this Friday. It feels like I haven't had a break. We are reaching the end of the night, and tomorrow I am going to be thrifting, but we will continue with our day in the life vlog. So I'm going to pack up a quick little breakfast meal. These are the little egg cups that I made. So tomorrow I'm just going to go ahead and heat them up and then take them with me. Again, this is going to be just a quick little breakfast. This is such an easy recipe. You just, basically mix up some scrambled eggs with whatever toppings you choose. And then you mix it and put it into a cupcake pan to cook. I don't think I'm going to fit all 3 in here, though. Let me see. This one's going to have to be kind of squished. And yeah, this would just be a simple breakfast meal. Again, I have to keep it very light because my parents usually like going out to the buffet on the weekend. Don't mind that. Hubby is doing some type of diet, and those are his power shake drinks from Nourishing Greens, Power Shake Apple and Berry, the Transformation Company. That's what he's taking. So this will be our breakfast. I will put this, pop it into the air fryer or whatever before I leave tomorrow. That way I can eat this early morning. And usually I pack a little something here and there to take while thrifting. And then, that way I'm not always just hungry when I'm out on the road. But that's basically wrapping up our Friday night. I have a bunch of stuff that's going to be donated tomorrow. We're going to take that. And I also did work on my Easter hutch, which I didn't share with you on the process of it because I filmed it from my thrifting channel, but you guys get to take a quick peek of it. I really love how it turned out. But we're going to go ahead and close out Friday night, and then I will catch you guys for the weekend on the continuation of this day in the life or day in the week vlog. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday on this continued week in the life vlog. And I'm going to actually start packing up my essentials to take with me to while thrifting. So Saturday again is my thrift days, and I'm going to get all that ready and head out the door soon. I have my Wet n Wild little makeup bag that has Sesame Street characters. Now, I found this while thrifting at Goodwill, and I used this as a little carrying tote for my food or snacks. I know it's not meant to be a lunch pail, and it's really not supposed to be, I guess, because it's not insulated, right? Or I don't know, whatever. But I just use it. So we're going to pack our egg bites. I'm going to keep it super simple. I don't want to overeat. Because again, my parents are gonna most likely want to go to a buffet or something. Then we'll add the strawberries so they don't get squished. I also do take medication for acid reflux. And I actually have to try and see if I can fit a water bottle. Let me see if we can make this work. And then I also take a water bottle, which that's not gonna fit. I'm gonna probably have to take it by hand. Let's see. The water bottle takes up a lot of space. Well, you know what? I really don't need to take the whole bottle. I'm just going to take a Ziploc with the 2 pills. I don't know why I'm taking the whole bottle, but I'll put 2 pills to take throughout the day. And then that's all I'm going to take, just a little substance to be able to hold me until we go out to eat later for dinner. So I already dropped off Bella, had my breakfast, and we are at our very first Goodwill store. That is featured all on my thrifting channel. For those of you who did not know, I am a huge thrifter. I have a YouTube channel, and yeah, that's where that will be featured. But this is basically what I do on Saturdays, usually only Saturdays. Sometimes I'll branch out into Sunday, but not always. But usually always Saturday is where I go out and visit my local Goodwill stores to see what they have. Already had my breakfast, so my tummy is nice and full. So we're ready to eat out later with my parents. They did in fact confirm they want to do a buffet. So my parents are huge fans of buffets, and hey, me too. I love buffets. So that's what we're going to be doing way later in the afternoon. I don't know when I will probably pick up the camera again. Maybe to do when we're eating and where we're going, like the buffet, but that's basically it, I think. As far as this day in the week vlog goes. So yeah, but that's basically what I do every Saturday, is just go out thrifting and go to as many thrift stores as I can.
And they don't have trash cans, but they usually use the bins when they store the food, like big container, like you know those white like buckets. That's the trash can. You try the trash
Hey everyone, it is Sunday and hubby and I are hanging out today. It is tax day and we are catching breakfast and basically going to spend the whole day until it's time to do our taxes, which is at 4 o'clock. So hubby's here, we're at a Mexican restaurant for breakfast. It might be super loud, but we're here to have some bonding time. This is the restaurant. We had some delicious Mexican food. It's called Los Sanchez Restaurant in the city of Garden Grove. And they give you complimentary chips with like this guacamole sauce or green sauce and also beans. I don't like beans, so I just had a little bit of the chips with salsa. And then this was what I had for breakfast and what my hubby had. He had like this wet burrito. I had the chilaquiles, which were delicious. And also he had a side of these taquitos with shredded beef. Then later on, we had a little bit of Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, so I always get a strawberries and cream or a vanilla bean frap. I absolutely love it. My hubby is definitely the coffee drinker, so he ordered his usual iced coffee drink. And I am so happy that they are keeping the fraps because I thought they were going to be taking them off, but I was super happy that they still have them. And this is my favorite. I just love how creamy it is and the whipped cream. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely so good. Now we're just killing time. We're gonna stop at Marshall's just to browse. The stuff on the side, yeah. This Kate Spade is pretty. I like the color. It looks very clean. This feels clean. That one. The pink one. The Kate Spade.
How is this bag?
This is such a cute bag. I love the pink. How much is this? $99. That's cute. What's cute about this?
Look at the new Mexican.
We also did a quick Costco run, so we stopped by to pick up some essentials, and we actually have memberships to both Sam's Club and Costco, so we always just kind of switch it up. Sometimes we'll go to one store for one thing and the other one for another. So that's basically it for this week in the life vlog, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this kind of diary slash journal of a busy week in my life. I will catch you on our next adventure.